What's up, Taiwan? Good morning. I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine have long viewed one another with a healthy skepticism. But in modern-day Taiwan, many people seek both forms of treatment. Now, a hospital in the central city of Taichung is working to integrate these two very different approaches to medicine. Our reporter At Moon traveled there to learn more.
Chen Yangmin makes sure to live life to its fullest. Doctors had given up hope on the 97-year-old after she fell into a coma with sepsis. But the team at Taichung Tzu Hospital in central Taiwan had one last suggestion: Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine is widely practiced in Taiwan and is included in the country's national health insurance program. Tzu is, however, the only place where Chinese and Western medicine are formally integrated together in patient treatment.
我们可以中医跟中医的跨科，中医跟西医的跨科，我们可以共同门诊，可以共同门诊，当然有条件的去成立这一个科的部分，共同会诊，共同写 paper.
Now in its 10th year, Tzuji's Center for Combining Chinese and Western Medicine is already a regular part of the hospital's operations. For doctors trained in Western medicine, it initially took some adjustment.
我是从不熟悉到我其实不会一开始就不认同它，而是的确是会不知道到底真实的效果是怎么样。
Shen's experience working alongside Chinese medicine practitioners has convinced him that traditional medicine has a role to play in clinical treatment.
我现在其实会对中医是抱持着开放合作的态度。那特别是经历这一次的新冠肺炎的这个疫情，其实很多民众也都因为清冠一号的关系，其实对于中医这个部分，我觉得接受度也是有提高。
Taiwan's training for medical students encourages this sort of integrated approach.
台湾的中医系，它基本上一开始的设计就是中西医的两个领域的学习，所以他毕业之后可以去考那个中医师跟西医师的执照。
Recent attempts by China's ruling Communist Party to promote the use of Chinese medicine have seen a backlash in some Western media against the practice. But in Taiwan, Mrs. Chen's family are convinced that the decision to combine Chinese medicine with Western treatment is what saved her life.
王父就是较紧要搁用水药啊，要搁加强，提升他的免疫啦。就这样，一天一天，阿嬷渐渐的起色。阿嬷一生当中都是用中药来救回来。
And with pharmacists struggling to keep up with demand for Taiwan's homegrown Chinese medicine treatment for COVID-19, it's clear traditional medicine will continue to have an important role to play in the country's medical system. Karma Xu, Ed Moon, Theo Wang, and Biqi Zhuang for TaiwanPlus.
And that was part 2 in our series Fighting COVID-19 with Herbs. Be sure to join us on Friday for part 3. We'll take a look at how medical suppliers in Taiwan are building their own herb gardens to ensure their treatments are sustainable and don't have to rely on foreign imports. You can watch the 3-part series Fighting COVID-19 with Herbs everywhere TaiwanPlus is available. Abuse against Taiwan's elderly population increased during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's according to government statistics. And abuse rates are set to get a lot worse as the country's population rapidly ages. To mark World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, Bing Wang spoke to Professor Cai Changying of Nanhua University.
What kinds of abuse do the elderly in Taiwan face?
1 in 6 people 60 years and older experienced some form of abuse in community settings during the past year. Rest of abuse of older people are high in institutions such as nursing homes or long-term care facilities, with 2 in 3 staff reporting that they have committed abuse in the past year. So rest of abuse of older people have increased during COVID-19. According to the statistics from the Taiwan's Ministry of Health and Welfare, the number of family violence reports in 2020 reached as 178,000 cases, an increase of 11% over 2019 and a record high. Among them, the largest increase in the number of abuse cases is the elderly abuse, with more than 8,000 cases, and the increased rate of violence is 25%.
So you talked about how during COVID-19, elderly abuse has increased.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
During the COVID-19, many older people stayed at home, and they will vary the lifestyle, and with the adults and the young people, they have many interaction issues. So they will fight, they will quarrel, and they will make many fight at homes. So our research about the 2020's number and the elderly abuse is highly increased in the past year.
What can the Taiwanese government do to help prevent elderly abuse?
Yeah, Taiwan government can do something like listen to older adults and their caregivers to understand their challenges and provide some support. Emphasis on family care support resources and mechanisms. Report abuse or suspected abuse to local adult protective services, long-term care institution, or the police, and educate oneself and others about how to recognize and report elder abuse, and learn how the signs of elder abuse differ from the normal aging process. And I think the Taiwan government can do like integrate elderly abuse into school or community education, continuing to expand the social perceptions of the elderly, provide elders with education and multiple health systems. And the last one, I think the integration of community resources to prevent violence against the elderly is very important.
Taiwan has thanked the organizers of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar for listing Taiwan as its own country.
那外交部，我们对于凯达这个世界杯足球赛的这个筹办单位，他们正视我国球迷的这个权益，并且很迅速的回应我方的相关诉求。对于这样的一个善意呢，外交部我们表达感谢跟肯定。
Originally, the ID cards for Taiwanese fans had said Taiwan Province of China. That's despite the fact that Taiwan has never been governed by the People's Republic of China. On Thursday, World Cup organizers removed the reference to China and added Taiwan's flag. It was a rare recognition for the country, which is often forced to participate in international events using a name other than Taiwan. Thursday is World Sea Turtle Day, and to mark the occasion, researchers in Taiwan's Penghu Islands have released 11 rescue turtles into the wild. Local school children cheered on the turtles as they make their way into the water. A local research center rescued the injured turtles. All of them are from 2 protected species. The center nursed the turtles back to health before releasing them. The center says that in the last 20 years, it has returned nearly 300 protected turtles to the wild. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, today we leave you with images of a Chilean swimmer breaking the Guinness World Record by swimming 5,000 meters in the frigid waters that link the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care and see you next time.
In a changing world, when voices are being silenced, TaiwanPlus is listening. We tell those stories. No compromise, no boundaries,
People in Taiwan.
no fear.
I want to study Chinese. I'm Ryan Kilpatrick. Capital Taipei. TaiwanPlus.
TaiwanPlus News.